Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
SpongeBob SquarePants!
then drop on the deck and flop like a fish!
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants!
Employee motivation. Group behavior. Successful organizations have motivated teams due to the complexity of human nature. It can be challenged to comprehend the idea of employee motivation. The years have seen the emergences of several behavior tendencies nevertheless. There are these types of people in any firm. For instance, top-notch self-actualized 10%, fence-sitter 80%, and difficult to improve 10% are in that order. Behavior of employees. According to estimates, 5 to 10% of employees are self-motivated, and regardless of the situation at work, they always give it their all. Even when they are demotivating elements in the company, they never lose motivation. The challenging individuals who are unwilling to get motivated make up the lowest 5 to 10%, but 80% are undecided. Their degree of motivation is influenced by managerial techniques. If the management is successful, they join the top 10%. If not, they enter the bottom 10%.
Motivation theory of individual employees. Theory X, Sigmund Freud is the author of Theory X. Theory X characterizes employees given below. Avoid work, no ambition, no initiative, do not take responsibility, needs security. To make them work, the management has to do the following: reward, coerce, intimidate, punish. Theory Y. Douglas MacGregor is the author of Theory Y. MacGregor's theory of people are given below. Want to learn? Work is a natural activity. Have self-discipline, develop themselves. These employees do not get motivated as much by any reward but seek freedom to do difficult and challenging jobs.
Hertzberg's motivation theories attempt to explain the factors that motivate individuals through identifying and satisfying their individual needs, desire, and aims pursued to satisfy their desires. The two-factor motivator theory, otherwise known as Herbert's motivation hygiene theory, or dual-factor theory, agrees that there are separate sets of mutual exclusive factors in the workplace that either cause self-satisfaction or dissatisfaction. It includes the following: the company, its policies, and its administration, the kind of supervision where people receive while on the job, working condition, interpersonal relations, salary, status, and security. Motivator leads to satisfaction because of the need for growth and a sense of self-achievement. It includes the following: achievement, recognition for achievement, interest in tasks, responsibility for and large.
Teamwork. What is teamwork? Teamwork is the collaborative effort of a group to achieve a common goal or to complete a task in the most effective and efficient way. Teamwork happens when people work together toward the goal. Why teams? As the organization grows, a formal structure is evolved to enable better management and communication. Teams are formed to fulfill the objectives. The team coordinator will coordinate the day-to-day activities of the team. He may be called the manager, supervisor, team leader, head, team coordinator, and etc. He is responsible for the output of his team, while each member at the team is responsible for the work assigned to them. Management's role in enabling teamwork. It is the responsibility of the management to foster teamwork amongst employees. It requires clear definition of the following. The first one is responsibility. Manager must care about their employees, encourage their personal and professional development, and respect their opinions. Also, managers must help employees understand how their work ties to the mission or purpose of the organization. Second is the authority. A team leader who has the authority is the one who's providing the guidance and instruction to a group about work to achieve right the goal. The third one is the wherewithal for accomplishing the task. This is the ability and means required to accomplish the task. And lastly is the criteria of measurement of the work output. These are the principles, rules, and conditions that an organization uses to select a decision.
Results in a win-win situations. The win-win situations demands that each employee should respect the view of other employees and regards the self-esteem of all colleagues in the team. The employees may criticize the process but not the persons. They should realize that only by working together they can achieve more than what each person can do. To summarize, the team can have the following benefits if they work together for win-win situations. Number 1. Achieve dramatic results which individuals can't. Number 2. Make best use of skills of each members of the team. 3. Make right decisions. 4. Get more enjoyment and job satisfactions. The problem of win-lose are summarized below. Number 1. Waste of time. Number 2. Creates conflict. Number 3. Stop people listening. And number 4. Spoils happiness and health of team members.
Reward disrupt teamwork. It is to be noted that awards should be given to teams rather than individuals whenever possible. It is true in a team, contributions of all members may not be equal. One individual would have led the innovation and others would have contributed to varying degrees. The whole team should be appreciated and awarded. In other words, the output of the team should be given more importance than the output of the individuals. The top management should have made it clear that they want the entire team to contribute although they know who the star performers are. By rewarding and recognizing the teams or employees, it will lead to higher employee engagement, which boosts retention and contribution to the development of a more favorable workplace environment. Implementing a rewards and recognition program aids in boosting employee engagement, which has numerous advantages for the businesses, including greater productivity and staff retention. Effective communication in every organization. Communication is a three-way process for each employee, as given below. 1. To one employee is working for supervisors or managers. 2. To the person working for him, subordinates or junior employees. 3. To the person one works with, the peers, counterparts, customers, and suppliers, both internal and external. Thus, communication is a three-way process and every employee should communicate effectively in all the three.
Training and mentoring. The employees in their formal education learn many techniques covering wide range of topics, from basic principles to advanced topics. Moreover, the employee needs to be given orientation training to carry out his tasks correctly on the first appointment before they are deployed to actual work. The orientation training should help the employees to understand the following in particular. First, objective of the organization. Second, requirements and expectation from his team with reference to the organization's objectives. Third, his role. Fourth, his responsibilities. Fifth, his authority. Sixth, the know-how and know-why of the job to be undertaken on a day-to-day basis. Seventh, familiarity and skills in operating the tools or machinery connected with the job on hand. In addition, the employee should be addressed to see whether he has the abilities to perform the duties straightway or is he required to be put as an apprentice under a mentor.
Training is not a one-time activity. The statement emphasizes that training is a process that needs to be ongoing and continuous rather than a one-time event. Quality gurus such as Phil Cosby, Edward Deming, and Harrington have emphasized the importance of continuous training to keep up with the fast-changing business landscape. In the service sector of excellence, the state of being updated sets in quickly, which means that employees constantly need to acquire new skills, design, manufacture, deliver, and service update or new products. Therefore, continuous training is crucial to ensure employees have the necessary skills to perform their jobs effectively. However, management may be reluctant to send their employees for training due to various reasons, such as excessive workload, non-availability of appropriate training courses, and fear of employees leaving after receiving training. These concerns needed to be addressed to ensure that employees receive the necessary training to keep up with the changing business environment. In conclusion, training is not a one-time activity but an ongoing process essential to keep employees up to date with the skills needed to perform their jobs effectively. Despite the challenges, organizations must prioritize training to remain competitive in today's dynamic business landscape.
PDCA for training. True training contributes to the prosperity of an organization. It also costs money. Therefore, PDCA should be used for training of employees in every organization. Plan for training. Every employee needs training. Therefore, the training needs of every employee should be identified at regular intervals. Their training needs and the methodology should be planned and documented. It could be on-the-job training, training in an open course, in-house course, etc. What is important that the training plan for each employee is available at the beginning of every year. Provide training. Employees should be deputed for training as planned. Alternate plans should be made at the earliest. Measure training effectiveness. After the employee undergoes training, the effectiveness of training should be assessed formally. The assessment findings should be recorded. Improve training effectiveness. Both preventive and corrective actions should be taken for improving the effectiveness of the training programs.
Recognition and rewards. Recognizing an employee's efforts and appreciating their abilities builds an essential bond between the manager and the employee. Establishing this bond is paramount to building a healthy and positive relationship where employees feel comfortable speaking to their managers and vice versa. Recognition helps employees see that their company values them and their contributions to the success of their team and the company overall. Types of awards. The organization should select the award appropriately. It can be a cash reward or a certificate. It can help the employees to be motivated. This organization should be consistent giving the awards. The organization should not change the type of award given to whoever or the team performs well. Some of the examples of employee rewards are intrinsic rewards, extrinsic rewards, financial rewards, non-financial rewards, employee incentives, and wellness-based rewards.
A few best performers. The selection of the awardees should be given due to consideration so that the few have performed of top-notch job be awarded. Electronics Test and Development Center, Chennai. It is also known as ETDC, the service provider of Geotechnical Investigation Service, Testing Services and Management System certification since 2010 in China. The attributes for selection best top performing employees at ETDC Chennai are given below. Commitment. The level of enthusiasm an employee has toward his or her task assigned at the workplace. Creativity. This includes thinking outside the box, coming up with a solution not obvious to others, and seeing possibilities beyond constraints. Flexibility. It means being able to quickly adapt to new circumstances as they arise. Adaptability, ability to adjust and be flexible to change in working environment. And determination, it allows the workers to consider their future and plan their careers based on their long-term goals. Responsibility, you have a duty to obey all reasonable instructions given to you or by your manager or supervisor and follow the safe procedures for doing your job.
Feedback and performance appraisal. Feedback essential both for employees and management. Actions are to be taken not only by management but also by junior employees. Therefore, both the management and employees should look forward for getting a feedback on the action taken in the interest of improving quality continuously. Next is management should seek feedback. It is the responsibility of the management to seek feedback. The management should therefore adopt suitable strategies to get the right feedback from the employees as well as customers. The management should adopt management by walking around or MBWA, a concept advocated by Tom Peters to get the right feedback. Next is feedback to employees. Every employee in the organization should receive a feedback on the quality of his output. If it is not done, the employee will not realize the true quality of his output. Lastly is giving appropriate feedback. The person giving feedback is at different levels of knowledge and experience. Therefore, it is important that the person giving feedback uses a language easily understandable by the receiver. Therefore, the supervisor should reduce the level of technical jargons when talking to
Thank you.